Hey everybody, if you're watching this video, it's because I sent you an offer for a free energy session with me, and I want to just give a little background and context for what that would entail. So I've been doing energy work for a few years now, and what I've learned is that I really love working with light workers, and the reason for that is they have the tools and they also have done the work to varying degrees, but they're also making impact. And so for me, supporting those that are making impact gives me a lot of downstream impact. And it also is fun because you have the tools, we can move at light speed. So what does a session with me look like? Well, it's an intuitive co-creation where we drop in to receive and attune to what are the most potent energies that are wanting to integrate or flow, because energy always wants to flow. And all of us are walking around with varying degrees of stuck and stagnant energy. And so triggers, right? There's wounding there and there's a backlog of energy. And we can learn to navigate to a place in our consciousness where we can actually open up to receive homeostasis. And so receiving the energies that want to flow. Now, those energies we would naturally come to homeostasis if there wasn't some kind of subconscious resistance to flow. Because if energy always wants to flow, if there's no resistance, it's flowing. And therefore it requires an equal and opposite amount of energy to hold energy stuck. And guess what? That's our energy. And so we are all depleted energetically. And so we can open up to receive those energies that want to flow, liberate that energy that was being used to hold it in resistance, and then reintegrate those channels of energy back into wholeness. And so we expand. And so before we might have an area that we were uncomfortable going into, if we go inhabit that place and receive the energies there, then no more energetic block, and now we're inhabiting that space, so our consciousness literally expands more into wholeness. And this has the effect of bringing greater peace, power, and possibility, and enhancing and expanding our intuitive gifts. And so that, to me, is how I can support light workers very powerfully. And this receiving channel that I'm speaking of is also the same channel that we receive clarity through. Because think about it, a sensation, an emotion, these are the energies we're talking about. That is the clarity of the moment. If you're experiencing sadness or if you're experiencing tightness in the chest, that is the clarity of the moment. It is truth. It is happening. There's no distortion. That's the truth of the moment. And so through this receiving, we also have clarity that reveals itself as truth in the moment, as a revelation, not the product of any mental process. And so we also receive inspiration from source in this channel. And so this work is really, really powerful for everyone, but for specifically you all. So I'm really inspired to support you, and there's no strings attached. If you have an amazing experience, which I hope that you will, then you might consider working with me again, and you might leave me a nice little testimonial, or you might refer me to a lightworker friend of yours or anyone. But no strings attached. And I'm excited to hold space for all the integration and expansion that wants to happen. Love y'all. Thank you. See you soon.